Hi Sagittarius, welcome. I'm Lucia and today I'm doing a reading for Sagittarius Sun, Moon, and Rising signs. 3 cards for Sagittarius. What do we need to know right now? What is your message? We have the 8 of Wands. We have the Justice card. We have the King of Cups. Okay. 8 of Wands. There are things moving here. There could be things, you could be feeling like things are moving fast. Time is moving fast. There could be a lot that you need to do. A lot, maybe you could be feeling like how you're going to fit in what you need to do here. There could be some things you want to get finished also as well. And we are in a time of new beginnings, actually. We are in a time for starts, new starts. There could be some things here that you want to start, but you also need to finish as well. I'm getting like really busy energies for you guys. We have the Justice card. There's a little nudity here, so I'm just going to cover that up. Justice is, you know, it's about what you're putting your energy into and seeing the results of that. You know, it's kind of like Saturn vibes. You know, it's about the karma, you know, of what we do. So if we're doing good things, we see good results. If we're doing, you know, things that aren't so, you know, good for us, then we could see the results of those too. Some more challenging situations, you know. But I also feel like with this, I'm feeling like there could be challenging situations, not because of anything you guys did, but I'm getting like those challenging situations show you what's going on. What do you need? You know, what's the void? What do you need? What do you need to focus more on? And what do you need to stand your ground on? You know, and stuff like that. So there could be something here about that, tolerance. So you could be seeing, you know, everything that's happened in the past and where you are today. And what do you want to do moving forward today? You have this, the just energy, the right energy of, you know, the results from what you want to create here. So there's something here about life lessons and growth. And I feel like this is also about thinking about yourselves, you know, like really focusing on yourself and happiness, because we have the King of Cups, and I feel like there's something here about bringing peace into your life. There's something here about balancing peace or being in peace, even when things could be feeling a little bit challenging, a little chaotic and stuff like that. There could be a fulfillment also that you could be feeling. I feel like there's a void. I feel like there's something about filling a void. So there's something about finding healthy ways to do that. With this Justice card. So things could be feeling unfair in a situation. There could be something here that, you know, filling a void. And what do we need to release? And what do we need to do to plant new seeds? Where do you want to go a year from now, you know? Oh, we got these beautiful fiery cards here. We have all the same, look at the colors here. They're all the same colors, but let's see what energies they are. So for the 8 of Wands, we have this Phoenix, transformation, the Scorpio energy. And I feel like you guys have been through something transforming. Eternal soul, renew, resurrection, rebirth, destroy, arising from ashes, emerge, new era, alchemy, transmutation, ascension. The end is just the beginning. With that transmutation word on that card, on this card, Scorpio energy, card number 9. This is about you guys keep going, and you guys could have taken those challenging moments and transmuted that, any stress from that, into creative energy, into something that would be more fun or more exciting or something like that. I'm getting the words of survival. Like you guys could have survived some hard times, you know, and had to do whatever you needed to do to survive for some of you. And that may not resonate with everybody because that's very specific. We have another Scorpio card here, card number 7. And I'm with the Justice card. And I feel like with that 7, what is this called? Universe, Source, Infinite. I'm getting feelings of protecting yourself, standing your ground on certain things, but that's not what this looks like it means. But let's see, we got Source, Infinite, unending, enduring, eternal, creation, awakening, interconnected, heaven, higher perspective, the bigger picture, all that is, creative force, law of one. I feel like with this, it's like you are like pulling pieces of yourself together. There's something here about faith and staying strong, true to your goals. And you could have had a major aha moment, which is, you know, the transformation, major aha moment. You know, deep thing. Scorpio energy is deep. Scorpio goes through, you know, death and rebirth. You know, you could have some heavy Scorpio placements on your chart. What planets do you have in your, where Scorpio is, you know, with Scorpio, I should say, in Scorpio, and what house number is it in? That can make a big difference. But there could be something here that you guys have been going through a big thing, transformational stage. There could be some challenges that you guys pulled through or still pulling through from. And what do we have with this card of peace? With this King of Cups, we have card number 3, Taurus energy, symphony, harmony, synergy, co-create, assembly, organized structure, team, collaborate, precise arrangement, order, lead, follow, organization, perform, display. There's something here about card number 3. You know, I feel like putting your energy into creative things. You know, this, whatever you guys have gone through has transformed you, and you have transmuted energy from the hard times into something creative here, or something that's exciting, or something that is beautiful. So there's I feel like experiences of 2 different energies here, like challenging times and also at the same time joy. So there's something here that you guys have brought some joy into your lives, or something like that. We have the Knight of Swords, we have the Queen of Cups, and we have the Star card. So there's something here about assertive energy, bringing this in, you know, not feeling bad if you're doing something to take care of yourselves, not feeling bad if you're doing something that, not feeling guilty if you're doing what you need to do for yourself, like self-care, you know, self-love, and something like that. We have this Queen of Cups, also the loving card. So this is, the Queen of Cups gives a lot of love, you know, but the King kind of balances that out. So there's something here about going back and forth with, you know, you're giving so much love, or you're getting it back, and then trying to do something to fill that love into yourself. So there's something here about these 2 energies. And then we have the Star card, which is the card of hope and connecting to who you truly are. You know, this is the card of believing in yourself and seeing the magic in yourself. So what's going on with this Knight of Swords for Sagittarius? And what's going on with this Queen of Cups for Sagittarius? And what's going on with this Star card for Sagittarius? Okay. Now we have 2 cards that have green colors, and then one that has blue. So with the Knight of Swords, we have Cancer energy, 9, card number 9, rainbow, wish granted, serendipity, blessing, patience pays off, hope, good luck. We have promise, creation, manifest wealth, prosperity, perfect timing. So there's something here where maybe you had to give a lot of attention to something, and so it's about not feeling guilty about this, being more assertive to what you need, what your wants are, really focusing on your goals. And if there is work goals, there's something here that looks good here. There could be more money coming in, or more stability in a situation. For some, if this is related to relationship, there could be more stable energies coming into a relationship or a situation. And it could be love relationship, or it could be relationship with anyone else. It could be coworkers, neighbors, family, you know. So there's something here about that. Maybe you bringing more to yourself is changing the energies around you, you know. When you take care of yourself inside, things shift outside. So we have this Queen of Cups, this forked road card, card number 7, Capricorn energy, direction, change, options, free will, choice, opportunity, alternatives, multiple choices, the moment of truth, crisis, possibilities, turning point, change in circumstances. I feel with this, there is something here where you have to balance like your needs and how much you give to someone else. Like you could be there for someone else, and then there's something here about filling your own needs as well. So there's something here about exchanging energies. You could be thinking about or making decisions when it comes to people, relationships, and connections and stuff like that. Maybe even having to do with partnerships, collaborations, or relationships, you know. So there's something here about what's the best decision for you long term in situations and stuff like that. So, you know, bringing in this love energy, but also finding a balance between, you know, the giving and the taking in a situation. We have the Star card. This Adam card number 6, Taurus energy, unconditional love, romance, soulmates, uncommon bond, devoted, always tenderness, timeless, constant affection, best friends, appreciation, unchanging, infinite love. So there could be some hope here, something to hold on to, and knowing who you are, what you bring, you know, knowing your true self, about this unconditional love. That there could be a connection here that feels like a soul connection, and or like people talk about twin flame, but you know, to find your twin flame in this lifetime, that is such a rare thing. And sometimes twin flame is not just, you know, a love situation. It can even be like a friend, a relative that you just really have this soul connection with, you know. And so there could be someone that here that you have that could be helping you through this time of growth, or there could be someone that you feel a strong soul connection with, whether it's intimately or, you know, friendship wise, even with collabs. Like you could just be finding like someone that just fits, you know, exactly what you need here. But there's also something here about not just unconditional love between two, but also, you know, you and yourself, because the love comes first inside of you, and then that brings, you know, that energy back to you with others as well, because you have to love yourself first in order for others to respect and love you the same, right? So there's something here about that. There's something here about healthy relationships. There's something here about really making decisions with relationships. Some of you could be thinking if you're going to be staying in a situation, or if you want to get out of it, with this fork in the road and stuff like that. There could be something here about healthier situation, or something that's healthier for you, if something's healthy for you or not. There could be also something here about collaborations or partnerships when it comes to work situations or anything else. You could be wondering, you know, is this the right thing? This is not going to resonate with everybody. It's very specific, you know. Or there could be just be something here where you just need a little bit more balance here. The give and take and stuff like that. So what else do we have for Sagittarius? 3 cards. We have the Queen of Pentacles. We have the Queen of Pentacles. We have the Queen of Hearts. The Queen of Cups is the Queen of Hearts. And the Queen of Pentacles. So there's something here about beauty, bringing more beauty into your life, bringing more beauty into what you're doing. Maybe you're doing this in a creative way. Maybe you're making your house more beautiful, your space more beautiful, your office more beautiful. You know, something with your work, adding a creative twist, or having a more comfortable situation, a more stable situation. So there's something here about bringing beauty. Where do you need more beauty or more, you know, stable situation in your life? There could be something about collaborations here as well with work or goals. There could be also something here about health as well, you know, taking care of yourself on a physical level. So you could be looking to do this as well, maybe with other people, doing it, finding other people to do it with you, so you're not alone. Like, it's kind of cool to have somebody with you if you're doing a new workout plan or a new way of eating, like holding each other accountable for stuff. So you could be finding like an accountability partner, some of you, and that's not going to resonate with everybody because that's very specific. So whoever that message is for, that's for you. We have Knight of Pentacles, and this is that, you know, slow and steady. You know, this is that slow and steady energy. So whatever you're doing, slow and steady, especially when it comes to goals, if it's this goal, it's about slow and steady rather than rushing results for whatever it is that you're working on. And then we have the King of Pentacles. This is the end goal. So there's something here about doing, the doer. There's something here about how to do it. And then there's the end goal, the King. So getting to that end goal here with slow and steady and doing what you need, either finding accountability partners or whatever it is, networking, collabs, or making something more beautiful, but doing it slow and steady. And then we get to the end, the king. And then you can also be like the expert on a situation, and you could take this, either help other people with it, or just, you know, take things to another level here. Crystal cards. Crystal cards for Sagittarius. What do we have for Sagittarius? We have aquamarine. Go with the flow. I feel like you guys are going with the flow. I feel like some of you guys don't have a choice depending on how crazy things are, you know, because I feel like there's busy energy with you guys. Sometimes I even feel like you guys may not even have time to think, but some of you, I feel like some of that busy energy might actually be better for you. You know, keeping you going so that you don't get stuck with one thing. That change and shift of energy might be actually good for you. So going with the flow, aquamarine is a beautiful, soothing crystal. And if you don't have this crystal to bring this energy in, you could just visualize this color, surrounding yourself with this color, or you can wear this color. And then we have this lapis lazuli. Make a decision. So this helps you tap into your intuition. So if there's anything that you need to, you know, see more clearly, you know, use more than just your mind, you know, your intuition never steers you wrong. So if you want to open that up more, although you can be more sensitive now with these energies because the veil is thin and you can be seeing your intuition, you could be feeling it a lot stronger. But if you're busy, that can kind of take you out of that a little bit, you know. So if you feel like you need more of tapping into that, this is a beautiful crystal for that, or anything this color. You can visualize this color. You could put it around you, wear it. Beautiful blue color there. For you guys, for whoever that resonates with. Healing Waters cards for Sagittarius. Thank you. Gratitude, appreciating what's sustaining you. Yes, gratitude always helps lift the vibes. You know, anytime I'm having a hard day, anytime I find myself saying, oh my God, you know, this is so hard. Why does this have to be like this? I have to stop and say, okay, you know, like sometimes even here, like let's say, you know, there's a lot of noise. I can't record my whatever. And I get like, oh, you know, why does it have to be like this? And I'm like, wait a minute. I'm happy that I have a home. I'm happy that I can breathe. You know, I'm happy that I woke up this morning. Things like that just help me lift my vibes. So just little things like that. If you're finding yourself stressed out, just stopping and just naming like 3 to 5 things that you're happy about. And if you name 10, you'll feel even just a little bit better. It just, what it does is just flips that energy, because we don't want to bring in chaotic energies, stressful energies into what we want to create right now, especially with this new moon and with the spring equinox, which is like the new year. Some people celebrating this as a new year, you know, so we want to, you know, be in with a, we want to be in a higher vibration. We have this, the sirens. Use your voice, expansion and freedom. With the voice, I mean, voice has power, right? If we're quiet, that's powerful too. When we speak, it's very powerful. So right now, it's like being intentional with how you speak, because words are spells, you know, the energies of what you're saying, you know. So if you're talking to yourself, you know, use your voice to talk in a positive way, to, you know, say, I am abundant, and, you know, I am calm, I am strong, I am beautiful, I am creative, you know, whatever it is, I am intuitive, I am successful, abundant, in whatever way you want to bring that energy into. Very powerful, and not limiting words right now. So use your voice and speak things into being. And there could be something here about speaking your truth, you know, as well. Sagittarius, and you guys do that, of course. Okay. We have the law of attraction. Embody the highest version of yourself. I feel like you guys do this. I feel like you guys are like the beautiful, bright, brilliant versions of yourselves. So stay in that light. Don't let anybody dim it, Sagittarius, because that's going to bring even more. You know, these are universal law cards. So whatever you're putting out there is going to come back to you. Stay beautiful, stay brilliant, Sagittarius. I wish you luck. Thank you so much for watching.